Yeah, this is kind of nutty. I am a god! Tip. These things aren't as fragile as they look. And you can set them up in many various ways to help you achieve a faster path. Like I was saying, most objectives aren't really as scary as they seem. Tip. Some objectives can actually dangle to make for easy reaching them. Tip. You will be moving a lot of rubble in this game. But you can use rubble sometimes to move parts of other rubble. Tip. Bombs will help you clean up rubble. Tip. Quick save. A lot. Tip. If you're planning on using vehicles for your heist or your mission, make sure the path is 100% clear. Tripping on rubble with vehicles is way too easy. Tip. Use the tab menu when you're trying to plan a route. When choosing the first objective to go for, try to envision yourself in a run or in a direct line to the objectives. For example, my thinking here is, since these two are safes, these are all pickable objects. I would say I'd probably start here, pick this up, get in a vehicle, raise it at the top, this vehicle specifically, raise it, pull the safe down, drive in here, raise it, pull the safe down, drive to escape, and then you right about here, you'd let your vehicle go, you'd get the hell out of it, run for this one, and then make your escape. Tip. Quick save, so you can test out anything that may or may not be working. That way when you come to rely on it, say during a speed run, you don't mess up like that. Tip. Spray paint is your best friend. You can use it for leaving yourself messages, some words of encouragement, or you can even literally mark your objects and the route to them. Voila. Tip. Bombs and pipe bombs can also help clear grass. Also make sure your path is clear. One little hang up in a vehicle when it's coasting will go flying the wrong way. Tip. Never give up, man. If something about your plan didn't go according to it, if the plan doesn't go according to itself, and say, you know, something screws up and it doesn't work, then just revise a little bit. Oh, I got it, but not that one. Think on the fly. And never give up. Just keep trying. That's a big tip. Tip. If the mission is for you finding it's too difficult, just think outside the box and use your surroundings to your advantage. With something like this helicopter level, you are able to plan ahead because it doesn't attack you until you hack your first target. Something like that could be considered. Another tip. If you can grab something, it doesn't have a physical property while you're grabbing it. You can walk right through an object while you're grabbing it. You may not be able to grab something before you dislodge it. Locked door? Not anymore. If you grab it right as you touch it, you go right through it. Tip. Wood floats. You can find two objects of around the same size. You can literally push yourself along. Tip. When driving the crane, you can use the arm as a balance for it, thus effectively allowing you to climb stairs. As well as go downstairs. And now we're quickly going to gloss over on how to fly. Not that there's not a lot of tutorials on how that works already, but I can teach you how to control it. I don't know to what extent a lot of tutorials go, because I literally have seen 2 other videos about Teardown. So, in order to fly, like just fly on basic rubble, you can pick pretty much anything. You'll always have rubble everywhere somewhere. So, you pick whatever direction you wanted to go, and you stick a plank straight up in the air. That's pretty much all there is to that. You grab it, walk on it. As long as your feet are standing on it, you will go in the air. Now, if you got a flat piece like this, as opposed to like a chunk of brick, the flatter your object on the ground is, the more straight you can go with your flight. So if you walk onto it and look straight, you can look down a bit, and you can literally just go straight. Almost directly straight. If you look down at the right time and you still have something underneath you, you can continue to go straight, which is kind of nutty. Still fly on just any chunk of debris, anything you want. You could fly on that. But with something like that, you got very little standing room. So you have to have it dead on where you're going to go, pick it up, then you got to look. And again, as you see, it's a little bit more limited on your control. You're not going to have a lot of, you need a decent piece. And if you ever come up to, say, a locked area like this, you need to get over it and it's locked. I know that's not locked, but pretend it is. Right, you could easily just use the second form of flying to get over and up smaller gaps. Second type of flying. If you're on an object and it doesn't weigh that much, this is like your standard flying. As you can see, that's pretty easy. There's nothing to it. All you got to do is be standing on the object. You can also control it. So you can go up. You don't have to just go up. You can also go sideways, as long as you can still grab onto it. And then jump off at a constant rate. Now with that, it's a little more synchronized. You have to be right-clicking and hitting space pretty much constantly, back and forth. And that's really all there is to it. Now it's time for my favorite way to fly, the third example. And it is what I've dubbed the plank chain. If you're just beginning the game, you can't really figure out how to fly like really well. But you need to get somewhere quick. I mean, you could just make a plank chain, because this is easy. All you got to do is essentially hold on to this, look down, and jump. This one's a bit too heavy, and that will happen. Like I said, you don't need this many planks. Anywhere near that many, really. So you just bust a few off. Now it weighs less, right? No problem. And this is the easiest possible way to fly. You can literally go sideways, you can go forward, you can do 360s, 1080s, whatever, whatever you want. And then you can let it go and jump off and land on something. Just practice, and that'll make perfect, man. If you wanted to feather your jump, you just jump off and look down. Example. Straight plank skyscraping. Straight across, rather than up. If you use a flat plank, like I said in the other bit, the flatter the bottom object is, the straighter you can go. Have you ever wanted to fly a bomb? Now you can. If the object is too heavy, you can't fly it. Here's a little tip I just figured out. You're out here messing around at home, and you used all your bullets, or say you got no bullets left. There's a little bunker in the back here. You can just walk in here, and it'll refill your ammo. The hijack. This one's one's called the Boston to London to Cancun. I got it. The David Bell.